Hello, dear students. I am Niranjan Jha, teacher of Mahatma Gandhi Shikshan Sansthan Darbhanga. This time I am going to teach the students of class 8. Subject is science. This is fourth chapter. The name of this chapter is metals and non-metals. In the previous video, we have read about chemical properties of metals. This time we have to read about chemical properties of non-metals. Before starting our topic, we should discuss what is chemical properties. Two types of properties we study. One is the physical properties, other is the chemical properties. Physical properties of metals or non-metals are those properties which we can feel from outside with the help of our sense organs. For example, color, size, shape. These are the examples of physical properties. And chemical properties are those properties which we cannot feel with our sense organs. Chemical properties means how metals or non-metals react with oxygen, how react with air, how react with water, etc. Here we shall read chemical properties of non-metals. First we shall read action of oxygen on non-metals, how non-metals react with oxygen. Generally non-metals do not react with oxygen at room temperature. Only white phosphorus. Phosphorus are of different varieties, out of which one is white phosphorus. Only white phosphorus is very reactive and it burns in air at room temperature, and due to this reason white phosphorus is stored under water. Second is the hydrogen. Hydrogen burn in air with pop sound and form water. Hydrogen is also a non-metal. It reacts with oxygen but not at room temperature, and it form water. 2H2 plus O2 ignition means it burn, then it form 2H2O, it form water. Next is the sulfur. Sulfur is also non-metal. When sulfur burn in air, then it combine with oxygen and form sulfur dioxide, S plus O2, SO2. The nature of SO2 is acidic. And one thing, when metal react with oxygen, form their oxides, and nature of oxides are basic. And when non-metal react with oxygen, they form oxides, and nature of oxide is either acidic or neutral. This is the sulfur. And then we have read about how hydrogen react with oxygen, sulfur react with oxygen, and next how when this sulfur dioxide combined with water, this sulfur dioxide acidic in nature, it combined with water, then it forms sulfurous acid H2SO3. Carbon is also a non-metal. When carbon burn in air, then it combine with oxygen of the air and form its oxide, that is carbon dioxide. C plus O2. C means carbon, a non-metal, O2 oxygen, and then it form carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is also acidic in nature. When this carbon dioxide dissolve in water, then it form H2CO3, carbonic acid. Nitrogen is also a non-metal. Nitrogen react with oxygen to form nitrous oxide, which is neutral in nature. We have seen sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, these were acidic oxide, but oxides of nitrogen, that is 2 plus N2 plus O2, N2 plus O2, 2N2O, N2O is nitrous oxide, and this is neutral in nature. Now we have to study action of water on non-metals. How non-metals react with water. Normally non-metals do not react with water, but water dissolve, but up to some extent oxygen dissolve in water. This dissolved oxygen is utilized by the aquatic plants and animals. Chlorine also dissolve in water and form acidic solution. And when this acidic solution is heated or kept in the sunlight, then it forms hydrochloric acid. Here this is the reaction 2Cl2 plus 2H2O, heat plus it is kept in heat or sunlight, 4HCl plus oxygen O2. This forms hydrochloric acid and oxygen. Now reaction with acid and base. Non-metal generally do not react with acid or bases at room temperature. Only metals react with acid or base at room temperature. Some acid react with dilute acid and some react with concentrate, and some metals react with both dilute and concentrated acids. Here metals react with oxygen to form basic oxides. We have studied sodium react with oxygen, sodium oxide, magnesium react with oxygen to form magnesium oxide, and so on. Metals react with oxygen to form basic oxides. Sodium examples are sodium oxide, Na2O, zinc oxide, ZnO, magnesium oxide, MgO. These are the basic oxides. And non-metal react with oxygen to form acidic oxide or neutral oxides. Here non-metals react with oxygen and form acidic oxides or neutral oxides. Example of acidic oxides are carbon dioxide, CO2. Carbon is a non-metal. It reacts with oxygen and form carbon dioxide. This is acidic in nature. Sulfur dioxide. Sulfur is a non-metal. Sulfur reacts with oxygen and form sulfur dioxide, SO2. This is also a acidic oxide. And neutral oxide, when nitrogen react with oxygen, they form nitrous oxide. We have seen here 2N2 plus O2, 2N2O. It form nitrous oxide, which is neutral in nature. Here we have read about acid and base, acidic oxides and basic oxides many times. So it is necessary to discuss what is acidic or what is basic. According to chemical nature, substances can be divided into three categories. Substances may be acidic, basic or neutral. I have written here, according to chemical nature, substances can be divided into three groups: acidic, basic or neutral. What is acid? Any substance which has a property of acid, that is known as acidic substance. What is acid? Those substances which are sour in taste and change blue litmus paper to red litmus paper is called acid. For example, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, these are the example of acid. And anything which is sour in taste, for example, we eat unripe mango, we eat lemon, orange, curd, all these things are sour in taste, and all these things combined contain some type of acid. Base, those substances which are bitter to taste and soapy to touch. And three properties: substances which are bitter to taste. In acid, substances are sour to taste, base is bitter to taste, soapy to touch. When we shall touch, then it will be soapy, and it can change red litmus to blue litmus, is called base. Sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, these are the examples of base, and these bases are normally available in our laboratory. In the next video, we shall read about displacement reaction and chemical reactivity series.